There we go. All right. Show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What?
It's like from here down you can't see shit on you.
All right, I'll fix it. Hold on. Time out on the show. God
It's like, why did you put a shirt on? You didn't even need to.
I don't know. You know what? You know, when you have children,
Yeah.
they come into your office and they fuck with shit, and then they claim that they don't. Yeah, I never messed with your stuff, Dad. Nah, I've never been in there. All of a sudden, mysterious thing, goddamn thing.
I hate how my camera's always either close up or like far away. And I could do this and you could still see everything.
There's that better.
Yeah.
All right. Now, showing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 230 of the Shattered Soulstone. It's the return of the Shazam. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone 2019. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, your MP3 player, or real man phone. Today is September 30th, 2019, and I am your main man, Deadgreed. I also brought like one of my second favorite people, as mentioned in the show title, coming to you from a long vacation far, far away. It's Shazam!
What's going on?
Hey, welcome back, brother.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. I'm glad to have you back.
This episode's brought to you by Ritzy, because he don't hear the fish tank this week.
Sweet, brother. Look, King Tut jumped in. He did a couple shows with us. It was nice. But, yeah, glad to have you back, man. It was, everybody sometimes personal problems or personal things, whatever. And, sometimes you just want to have, like, a little break, which is fine. We got King Tut, and he did, like, a build breakdown, which was great. And then we had, like, a regular show, which was great. So, welcome back.
Thanks.
Come on, bro.
Do appreciate all the messages that everybody sent me. Vespertilio and everybody. I do appreciate all that. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that.
So how's your week in gaming?
I wanted to get back in the grind because like the last couple weeks I really didn't do anything in Diablo. I felt like I did a lot, but I really wasn't accomplishing anything. I was like 1360 or something like that, paragon wise. And I didn't like that too much because it felt like I was there forever. So, and from last Monday until, I guess, till yesterday, I just farmed greater rifts. And I got the 1460 something, 1458, something like that. If I would have continued playing till the end of the season, I would have had 1600. But knowing how work is and knowing how my current situation is with family members and stuff like that, I feel like that if playing Diablo, like it's like I make that game like a second job, if that makes any sense. And then put on top of that this podcast. And granted, I don't do much with the podcast, but I try and do everything I possibly can. Lo and behold, if I got a hold of Brandy today, I messaged her right before the show. If they're not willing to give a virtual ticket out to us to give away on the show, I will front the money to buy a virtual ticket for this show to give away, just so we can give shit away on this show. To all the people that listen to us week in and week out.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm taking a little bit of break from Diablo. I'm not taking a break from Blizzard though. As you know, I started playing WoW Classic yesterday. So yeah, me and Dread Scythe and a couple of the other people, we're all playing WoW Classic right now. So I'm not playing with him because I'm not playing Horde. I already have 2 characters leveled, so I'm not gonna jump servers and go Horde. Just I'm on the convert to raid server. It's a high, it's high population. So eventually, when I find their guild, I'll probably join it. Which I understand that there's not going to be a ton of people playing it. Everybody plays retail, but man, I got a burp. But other than the war campaign for regular WoW, I really don't care about playing it. Like the war campaign, I want to see it because them cinematics on YouTube look badass. I just want to see it in game. I want to get the achievement for participating in the 4th war or whatever, and yeah, I want to do all that. I got over 10,000 achievement points in World of Warcraft. I at least want to make it go a little bit higher. But yeah, that's where we're at right now.
I don't know what the war campaigns are.
I think it started with Legion, and then like it continued with Battle for Azeroth. Like it starts and it's basically, well, maybe it just started with Battle for Azeroth. But you're basically Alliance, and you go over to like the Horde island, and you got to do all these missions and stuff. They're story-driven missions. And you keep grinding rep, and then there's war campaign missions, which just basically takes you over to the other island, and there's missions, and then there's a cinematic at the end. But it's been going on all expansion, and this is the end of it, where Sylvanas basically says F the Horde and she leaves. Spoiler.
Oh, spoiler alert! Oh, I didn't know that. Dang.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I don't know if you want to tell them or not. We are going to be on another podcast here soon. I don't know when it's going to air. We didn't even film it yet, but
yeah. You know what? I did not write him back, and I need to.
Yeah, I told him that yesterday.
Sorry, man. It's been.
Yeah.
Look, brother. I really meant to write you back. I don't know if I know he listens, but brother, I really meant to write you back, but I have been running like a crazy man with my freaking hair on fire. Work. I haven't even really been playing that much video games, really. That's for 2 reasons, but I have been socking it at work. I mean, it's been ridiculous. Like 5 in the morning to 5 or 6, or today 7 o'clock. So I mean, 14 hours a day. So I've been just hammering it at work. It's just, and I did read that message, and I really did mean to write him back, but I did not. So that's my fault. Sorry about that, brother.
Yeah, we're in the next coming weeks. We are going to be on a different podcast for one episode.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll put that out. We'll put
Yeah.
more information out about that, so that people can go listen to it or whatever. That'd be cool. Be fun.
I'd be willing to bet it's going to drop around BlizzCon.
Yeah, whichever. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
other than World of Warcraft and a little bit of Diablo, that's about all I've been doing.
well, I talked about it last episode. I don't know if you heard the last episode or not. I don't know if because you were doing your thing, but man, I did something to my freaking arm at work, and it's not good. And well, anyway, I figured out that most of my problem was I was extremely dehydrated. Um, Saturday was my birthday. We did the show. But I went and had a couple of drinks. Just a couple mixed drinks, like some vodka. Nothing serious, I didn't get arrested or anything. Wasn't even really drunk, to tell you the truth. And Sunday I got up and we built fence, and I had all the fence posts where I had just cut them I just cut all the fence posts off at like ground level. But when I did it, it was like 105 degrees or 108 degrees outside when I did it. So I was waiting for it to cool down. And last Sunday it was, it was nice outside. So I went out there with the post hole diggers and the shovel and a pick and an axe, and I dug all those concrete, those bottom of the fence post. I dug them all out and refilled the holes and tamped them down and got everything ready to put the fence up. And I did drink some water. I did have a glass of two glasses of water while I was doing it, which is not enough water. And I was already dehydrated from the day before. But I did all that, and I had like mud on my pants and whatever. And I went to go put on some different shorts. And I literally went to the bedroom and grabbed some other shorts, and I was like, oh, I don't feel good right now. It was like 1:00 in the afternoon. I was like, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. And I woke up at like 3, and I couldn't zip my pants up. Like my hands were like so, just I couldn't even open my hands. Like it was crazy. I came and I tried to sit down, and I was trying to drink water, but it was not good. And I felt like, oh my God, I felt bad. And my wife cooked, and she cooked me a baked potato, and I always put shredded cheese, which we shred our own cheese. So just put it like in a Ziploc bag, one of those little, and I couldn't even like separate the bag. I couldn't open the bag of cheese. And I was like, God dang, and I'm freaking hurting. And I thought, and I'm hurting so bad, I'm going to get a Gatorade and just drink a Gatorade. But all the Gatorade I have is just for work, and I keep it in the trunk of my car. So it was like hot as hell, and I was like, well, I'll get a Gatorade and I'll put it in the freezer. Then I remembered I had those little sticks, those little liquid IV sticks. And I was like, man, I'll drink a liquid IV and I'll drink some water, and while this Gatorade is cooling off. So I put the Gatorade in the refrigerator, and I drank that liquid IV. And about 15 minutes after I drank that, man, I felt way better. And I went and took a nice hot long bath. Took a nice long bath, and I drank like 10, 12 glasses of water. I drank that Gatorade, and by the time I drank the Gatorade, it had been like a couple hours, and I felt way better. And I went to work the next day, and I was thinking, This is how bad I was. I was thinking I was gonna have to call in Monday, and like not go to work Monday, because I was thinking there ain't no way I'm gonna sit in a freaking 110-degree heat truck all day if I feel like this. Like I couldn't even hardly work my hands. Like I'm thinking, like how in the hell am I gonna separate mail, open mail? You know, I'm working a lot with my hands. You know, I mean it's not like it ain't like I'm swinging sledgehammers, but it's still work. And man, I hope I never do that to myself again. It was just a combination of a lot of things. Like it was hot, and I had drank some water, but I had just, my route changed from I had an all walking route, and I got mostly mounted. So like when you're just sitting there in your truck and you're just driving and you just reach over and grab some mail and put it in the mailbox and pull up, grab some mail, put it in the mailbox, pull up, mailbox. It doesn't really seem like you're working that much. You know what I mean? Because you're just sitting there and you're just driving, gas, brake, mailbox, mailbox. It's really, scan something, blah, 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 right? Doesn't, it's very tricky because it's still a lot of work. I don't know. I gotta force myself to drink way more water because I cannot do that to myself. Man, that was bad. So anyway, my arm right there, like the top of my forearm right there, it's been bad. So because of that, I hadn't played a whole lot. But when I had played, I was playing that wizard, and man, it was just killing me. I'd play one or two rifts, and I just have to take a break. 1-2 rifts, I'd have to take a break. And like, we're clearing rifts in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Let's just say 10 minutes at the most. So I can play 15 minutes, and then I got to take a break. And I'm like, man, dang it. Because, like Ritzy had the same type of issue. Well, not the exact same, but you know what I'm saying, where he was having problems. And I was just thinking, like, what can I do to, man? Because I was thinking, like, switch my skills around so that way I'm not clicking as much. But there's really no way to do it the way I want. So I just decided, man, I should. Yeah, that I know. And for people who can't see the video, Shazam's got real nice, so you don't have to do a bunch of clicking. But and I understand that, Shazam, but that's a money thing. You know me, bro. I ain't about to spend the money.
I got that for PoE and WoW. I don't even use it for Diablo.
Yeah, I mean it's nice though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I just thought maybe I should get a different build that's less clicky, or maybe play a different character. I thought about going back to the Witch Doctor, to tell you the truth, because it's less clicky than that damn wizard. That wizard was so clicky. And I thought about maybe doing a spin to win barbarian, because like you just hold down the left click and and just murder the whole thing. But I was thinking at the level to 70, and then I was like, oh, I got a level 70 Crusader just on no gear. So I just grabbed a bunch of blood shards on my wizard, and I was lucky I had just happened, like, how like you're running a wizard and you just happen to get some Akan. Like I had a couple pieces of Akan, so I put that on, and I made the Captain Crimson and the Og Guild or Og Child, or whatever the hell it is. I'm talking about the 2 sets. I made that stuff real quick. So grabbed the Ring of Royal Grandeur, and now I got a full set. I'm pretty much got everything. Everything that's I don't have enough cooldown yet. You gotta have the 56%. So I'm working on that. But it's been quite a bit better because it's not nearly. I mean, you can number lock your 4 abilities. It's and you gotta do some left and right clicking, but it's nowhere near that wizard, man. It's just it's going to town on that left click button, and it's really. And plus, I middle scroll for force move. So I changed my force move to my upper right hand button on my Trinity, because you have a Trinity, right?
Yeah.
So I changed my force move to that, so that way I don't keep just repetitive until at least my arm is better, and then I'll do something. I'll switch it back around or whatever. So yeah, I'm just I'm like I'm still under 1,000 paragon, which I know pathetic, right? I'm like 950 or close to that, which is fine. Um, I'm happy with. I'm not like upset about my paragon level. I've played a lot less this season. Plus, I played solo at the first proportion, so that's a thing, right? That's a damper of. But yeah, I'm gonna mess with this Crusader, and because for two reasons, really, like you want to be happy doing what you're doing, and I do like the wizard. It's fun. I like the teleport, and that is so much fun. Like just bouncing around all over the screen, and it's like no boundaries. You just jump over walls, you jump over canyons. It's a lot of fun. It's so fast, but man, if it's killing you, you just can't do it. So I'm just for that reason, and just for the Crusaders a little better to play in groups, and I like to play with everybody. So I'm gonna just get back into it. Just need to get some gear, get some augments, and I'll see how far I can take it. Heck, we still got 2 months of the season. I mean, the season's only 1/3 done, so I got plenty of time. And I'll get above 1,000. That's fine, you know. But King Tut, boy, he helped me a bunch with running me through a bunch of stuff and helping me get gear, and it was great. And I had a lot of fun doing that. Although I did at first was just standing at the door, because you know how that goes when you're, high level and you ain't got no gear. But yeah, so got a bunch of gear. I've got my shield. I got my weapon. I got 6 pieces of con and the captains and the Ogchilds or Ogills or whatever the hell you call that thing. So yeah, I got all 3 sets going with the Ring of Royal Grandeur, and something I find weird is you can't use a crown. You know how?
Need it.
Well, yeah, because of the Captain Crimson 20%. So, yeah, I'm finding that from when I played the Akon before, it felt like almost every piece of gear had to have cooldown on it. Like, you had to have your rings, you had to have your, you had to have rings, you had to have, everything. Almost, your shield, everything had to have cooldown on it, your weapon, all that stuff. But it seems like I'm very close to 100% uptime on the champion, and I don't have a lot of cooldown in a lot of places, and I even have a couple of places that are only 6 instead of 8%, which is from playing, you need the 8%. So I'm thinking I'm going to be able to get like maybe more vitality or maybe some more condemn damage in places that you couldn't previously because of the captain's set. And so I'm interested in playing it again, and it's we'll see how it goes. Hopefully,
it's like the number 2 Crusader build right now, I think.
What's the number 1?
Thorns.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought about that too, but it's also clicky. I wanted something that wasn't clicky, and really that's the reason why I chose the Crusader, because it's literally I can hold down the left click button and I can run, and then I can just let go of the left click button and then click it again to get your your 4 spells to go off. It's probably not 100% optimal to run it that way, because it would be better to click your condemn yourself, like we were talking about the one time before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm just number locking it for now. When I get up higher, I'll probably take it off the number lock, and it is what it is. So yeah, that was my long ass. I don't know why I keep going these weeks in gaming for me just keep going. I don't know why. I keep going long. We did not have emails, sir. Come on, guys, send us some emails, man. We close to BlizzCon. I don't want to do it this week, but I want people to start thinking about like what's possible for BlizzCon, or because we're fixing to be into October, so that's going to be that's going to be close to BlizzCon. Only got a couple more shows. I want to do some BlizzCon prediction. Maybe next show or show after next. Probably next show, huh?
Yeah. I'll say this, and I'll say it now so we don't forget. And yeah.
I was laughing because you have no idea what I'll forget, bro. Nothing. No, I didn't mean that in a rude way. I meant like, yeah, bro. Sometimes my wife tells me what we're having for dinner on the way to work, on the way home, and like by the time I get home, I'm like, what did she say we were eating? I don't know, bro.
We currently have. Okay, if this show comes out on Friday, which I'm assuming it will, we'll have exactly 4 weeks till BlizzCon. So that'll be exactly 3 weeks for us to give away a virtual ticket. So
I know somebody that wants one or needs one.
So what I'm proposing is
Deadgreed wins.
Is send emails in to say why you deserve or why you want this BlizzCon ticket, this BlizzCon virtual ticket. And,
yeah, don't say BlizzCon ticket.
Yeah, I know. Two different
virtual
things.
BT, baby, BT, yeah. The cheap one.
So from now, from I guess it would be the 4th until
when do we got to give that thing away? Let me look at the calendar, brother. Okay.
From the 4th to the 25th, we'll say. That'll give you exactly 3 weeks. And then we'll pick the winner on the 25th, 26th, somewhere around there. We'll announce it on that week's, thing, and you will have it before BlizzCon that Friday.
Okay. We gotta announce before the 20th, because the show we record on the 20th won't come out until the 25th.
Yes.
So we gotta announce on the 20th.
Yeah, so I'm saying right now you have till the 25th. I guess you're right. So
no, I was like, you have until the 20th. You have until the 19th. Let's just say that.
Yeah, you have until the 19th.
October 19th.
I apologize, but it's 2 weeks.
Look, short notice, guys.
Yeah.
But if you want the ticket, send us an email and just tell us why you want the ticket. You have until the 19th, and if you send an email on the 21st or 23rd, sorry, we're already the contest will be over. It's going to end on the 20th. Please get your emails to us by the 19th. So please, if you want this ticket, please send it by the 19th. And I'm just going to say now, #Greed wins, right?
I'll say this. Blame it on Blizzard because they don't even have them out yet. Like, why can't you buy one in September? That'd be so much easier if you could buy it in September, not October. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
I'm going to say that we have previously been able to buy them in September because my wife usually buys it for my birthday, which was last show, by the way. Yeah. And, she didn't buy one this year for me because, they're not available for purchasing until next Tuesday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But in any event, we will have a ticket to and I thought about doing some kind of contest where we, like we've done in the past, where you got to smell Greed's feet and see what flavor it is or whatever. See who's the best host of the game, or read Jen's secret private emails, and find out what. Anyway, but I just thought for this one, just send us an email and we'll pick one, and you will get the VT, the virtual ticket, not the actual. You're not going to BlizzCon on our dime. We're not going to BlizzCon on our dime, so you're sure not going to. But
one of these giveaways, I'm going to incorporate every single podcast Discord, and you're going to have to walk around to every one of their Discords and pick out a letter, and then make a word out of it, and then email us that word in. We can go that elaborate.
Yeah, but for this one,
yeah,
just write us an email. Say, hey man, I really want this because my cat's blind, and my cat's never seen a BlizzCon, and my cat loves Blizzard, loves listening to Blizzard, but my cat can't see, so obviously I spend all my money on the cat glasses, and I can't afford the old virtual ticket or whatever. I made all that up. I don't know, but whatever. Just send us an email so that we can give this thing away. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to send you an email, brother, because, #Greed wins. I don't, and my wife did not buy me one for my birthday, so this will be perfect.
I might possibly have to buy two.
Since we're on the virtual ticket topic, I was a little salty from last year, but I've gotten over that now, and I'm kind of excited about getting one, and I'm gonna get the ticket, and we'll do a little BlizzCon special edition right after the show after BlizzCon, I guess. So that will be the Sunday after the 4th or whatever the hell. When is BlizzCon?
First and the second.
First and the second. So it will be blah 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 blah. That's September. Oh, how dare you pull up the correct date, huh? That'll be the 3rd.
Yeah.
Sunday the 3rd. The episode Sunday the 3rd will be BlizzCon special. And we'll have all the news, and we'll have all the... so if you can't... so if you don't win this virtual ticket and you can't... if you can't swing the cheddar to pick one up, don't worry. We're going to cover it. We're going to talk all about the... whatever they say. And I'm sure we'll have lots to go. Oh, God, I hope. Please, please, Blizzard.
Everybody's talking that they're taking Brandy's quotes from way early in the year, going, "We're going to tell you everything Diablo related this year."
Yeah, I know, and they haven't said anything the whole year.
Said anything,
They've literally nothing. They have put nothing out. Yeah. She said She literally said she was going to tell us all of the Diablo projects by the end of the year, and they literally haven't said nothing.
Yeah,
not a single post. So, are they going to roll all the marbles out on the BlizzCon? Is Diablo going to be the big hero of BlizzCon this year?
I'll say this: just one prediction that nobody cares about. I'm predicting Diablo Immortal will be available when BlizzCon goes live or whatever. When Blizzard announces, "Hey, Diablo Immortal is now live," I'm willing to bet you they're gonna pull that rug from us this year.
Diablo Netflix.
Just because it seems kind of odd, like on your iPhone and stuff. I didn't see it because I don't look at the App Store because I don't download games or anything like that. But supposedly there's big boxes that are saying pre-register for Diablo Immortal. So Blizzard's paying money to get these big ads. They're doing that for a reason. They're not doing that to, they're not doing that for shits and giggles. You looking?
I'm searching.
Yeah.
It says I can't spell immortal. That's spelled right.
IMMORTAL.
Yeah.
Supposedly, like whenever you launch the App Store, supposedly I don't know if it still is, but it used to be a big box at the tops that had ad for Diablo Immortal.
Diablo 3 items. I'm looking here. I don't see it at all. No, nope. Oh, Diablo 3 wallpapers. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I think a wallpaper easy. Just go on the internet and search for anything you want, and then send it to your do it on your phone, and then you guys know how to do it.
No, I don't. There's nothing. Nothing, brother. I haven't seen nothing at all. So, yeah, maybe they'll announce it.
I'm going to say it's going to be playable with everybody in America or everybody in the world when they announce Diablo 4 at this year's BlizzCon.
Well, I'm hoping Netflix, The Immortal. Although I don't really know how much I'll play. I mean, I don't know. Am I gonna upgrade my toilet time? Maybe. I like watching MMA fights when I'm on the can. I don't know if I'm gonna play Diablo.
I got an iPad Pro and a new iPhone 11 Pro.
Oh.
So I'll be playing something on there.
You just get that the newer iPad?
I've had it since February 2 years ago.
Okay, is that when they first came out with a Pro?
Yeah, I got this Pro, which is a smaller one. And then you got this Pro, which, obviously bigger. But this one, the charger port broke, so it's just a brick sitting on my thing over here. So I get it fixed.
You just got to take it to the store.
Yeah, I got two iPad Pros. This one has cell phone data on it, though.
Ah.
I use that for work.
Well. If you want to send that broken one, I'll definitely go. I'll take it and get it fixed.
Yeah. I love that thing, man. That thing was so awesome. It's like 12 and whatever inches. Like,
it's got a nice screen on it.
Awesome.
Got a nice screen on it.
Yeah.
I have an iPad, but my wife was super pissed that I bought it, and she really hated that I got it. And now I can't get it away from her. It's like, hey, can I borrow my iPad? Because and then she gets mad. Because sometimes if I'm gonna my legs are killing me or something, and I take a long, Epsom salt or something. I sit in there and watch a episode of whatever the hell I'm watching on the iPad, and man, she gets mad when I use it. It's like, it's mine. What the hell? Yeah, but it works out because she uses it to watch her shows. She got a bunch of German shows she watches. So, YouTube is an awesome. If you're in this country and you don't speak. She obviously speaks English, but she also speaks German. But if you spoke Italian or whatever language other than Spanish, because there seems to be a lot of Spanish programming on our television. And let me tell you, there's zero German. There seem to be some French for some reason, but there's
Canada.
But you can get movies, most of the movies you can get them in either Spanish, English, or French, but they ain't touching the German. So it's kind of nice that like you do YouTube and she can watch a lot of her German shows and you know so that's cool. So I let just it is what it is. I just let her have it. So what are you gonna do, right? I don't ever get to use it. It's mine. Anyway, well, I don't think we're gonna do a build breakdown today, but since we don't have a build breakdown, guys, what you should do is you should go to the bookofjen.net and check out that Jen's Lore Corner. She's got more episodes up. She hadn't put one out in a little bit, which means she's close to getting another one going. Her last episode was super nice. And, just get on there and give her a listen. She puts out good content. It's all about the lore of Diablo. If you've listened to all her episodes, you can also read her blog. And, there's pictures on there, all kinds of... Just go check it out. Look at Jen.net. Jen's Lore Corner. Do you have any other media, or not other media? Do you have any other, like, I don't know if you want to bring it up, but there was, I guess whatever, right? Like, we already knew it anyway, but I guess officially now they've announced that Diablo 3 is in the classic game genre, or the classic games team, which we knew. Didn't we talk about that?
I can't remember if we talked about it on the show or not, but
I know we were. It was either me and Tut or me and you were talking about it, and I apologize. I don't remember if it was Tut or you, but we were talking about it like not long ago, and then now they put this announcement out, and it's a definite 100%. But I think they changed it over to the classic team a while back when they started doing like all the theme season stuff, and all that stuff really came from the classics team, which is. So we knew that anyway. And I don't think of it as a bad thing. Like, oh, Diablo 3 is now on the classic team. Of course, like the developers got to start with 4. They got to get all the Diablo 4 stuff ready. So I think it's fine that we're on the classic team, and they're doing phenomenal. If you ask me, all the legendary redesigns, Flavor of Time, Scorched Necklace, the gauntlets of Stone Gauntlets. That's not the name of it. They're just called Stone Gauntlets. But, there's been a lot of redesigns. The stuff with the Witch Doctor, the Carnival, they're reworking some Barbarian stuff. They're giving us brand new sets for every class. Way more than I really thought that we would get. So this is, I'm happy with it. You got anything to say about it?
I think the last thing Team 3 did with Diablo was that Necromancer pack, and then after that they, after the Dark Souls version of Diablo got canceled, Team 3 had nothing to do, and so like, well, we'll make this Necromancer. At least we're doing something. They made the Necromancer pack, and then after that, they went on to
E4 or
obviously
Diablo Next or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah, obviously making Diablo 4. So that's how long we've been with classic games, but nobody said anything other than like Riker and stuff. Blizzard obviously hasn't been saying anything.
I just thought that everybody knew we were with classic games already.
Yeah.
I thought that was common knowledge. I when I seen that post, I was like, why are they saying that? But we've been knowing that. Maybe that's just because I watch a lot of YouTube stuff, and I watch. I don't know. I guess it wasn't officially announced. I didn't know that it wasn't officially announced.
Classic games isn't a bad thing. That they're making Warcraft 3 reforged. They're doing all kinds of stuff. It's not like they're just.
No, I didn't say it was it's not a negative thing. I'm not looking at it like that. I was just like, everybody on Reddit, they're blowing it up like, oh, those are classic games, blah blah. But it's they're doing great. Like all these season themes, they even threw us a loop with the triune thing, and hopefully they keep doing that. Like I was saying a minute ago, they're going to give us new sets. That's exciting. Didn't somebody say they had 75? Was it 75 items they were going to introduce? Might have not been 75. There was a bunch of new legendaries that's coming up. I don't remember the number. I vaguely remember 75, but that seems high to me now that I'm saying it. Might not be 75. Anyway, there's supposed to be a bunch of new legendary items that come, and I'm sure that's going to be in support of these new sets, because you got to have your supporting items, right? You got to have your weapons, and you got to have your whatever, right? Your bracers and your belts and neck pieces or whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to see all these new sets. It should not be long, and we should see what the PTR will have to offer. And I'm kind of, and since we're on the, I didn't really want to do BlizzCon stuff until next week, but since we're on it, we've been talking about it anyway. I predict that they're going to talk about the new sets at BlizzCon. It'll give them another time slot to fill up. So I'm really hoping that they do go over all the sets. I'm hoping that they talk about items that go with it and what the purpose of each set would be, and that kind of thing. Maybe they'll have a whole slide projection and all that stuff. And I don't know if we'll get the sets next season. I don't think that next season will be sets, because I don't know, because this season will end, let's see, November, right after BlizzCon. So next season starts December, unless they extend this one, and then January, right? So December, January start time. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on the sets? Like, you think it'd be possible for this next time?
I don't think they're going to release them all, but I wouldn't be surprised if they release one or two.
Oh, I don't know if they're going to catch some serious flack if they don't have them already. It's just one set per class, so it's like.
Yeah, but read Brandy's notes. It says we're not going to have them all at once.
Ooh, I did not. Maybe I didn't. I glanced over her thing, but maybe I didn't see it. So wow. Well, maybe we'll get one or two sets, and something I was thinking about today, and we talked about it before, but I'm either tripping or something's going on, because I most definitely remember reading that we were supposed to get 5 more additional stash tabs. Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, there's a bug. Manalishi or somebody put it on our Discord.
Yeah, I'm not happy with it. Anyway, I don't know. It's this thing. I did it. I didn't get any additional stash tab, and should have. I don't know. Yeah, you're right, man. At least she did put it on there. But I don't know. I even thought about tweeting Brandy about it. Just because, what's going on? Because I know that they said that we were supposed to get some, but it's not working as a bug, I guess. And I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things they can't fix until the next patch. You know what I mean? Because it's like a big bug. They can't just hot fix it. So I don't know. If you didn't get your stash tab, guys, you're not the only one. I did not get mine either. Which is, there wasn't very many rewards this season, as far as like the transmog and the, there's no wings and there's no like portrait frames, and so to not be able to get my tab either. It was kind of a little bit on the burp side, which is, I don't know. Do I need another stash tab? Yes. I'm okay with it, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully they'll fix it. That's all. You got any blue notes or anything you want to go over before we jump into other media?
No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't look before the show.
I mean, the classic thing. There was some other couple little. I don't know. There's something going on with the original Diablo and the whatever Hellfire expansion or whatever. I don't know. You can buy it. It's like $9, $10, whatever.
All's on sale.
Yeah, I think it's on sale. It's on the Diablo fans. So, hey, if y'all are interested in that, go to Diablo fans so you can read it. I don't want to butcher it all up. So anyway, other media, brother. What kind of other media you been smashing on other than World of Warcraft?
I'll be honest with you. The only thing I've been doing was, again, like I said on the last episode I was on, I've been watching old episodes of South Park.
Yeah, well.
There's 20-some seasons of South Park, and just going back and watching them. That's basically all I've been, listening. Like Bill Burr's stuff, I'm pretty sure I said that in the last episode I was on.
It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Paper Tiger.
All the YouTube Star Talk stuff from Neil deGrasse Tyson. That stuff's phenomenal. Yeah, that's basically all I've been doing.
Nice. Well, every year here in Oklahoma we have the state fair, and it's $50 for parking. It may not be 50. I think it's 40 for parking. Whatever. It's expensive. And it's 50 to get in, and it's so much money, man. And just taking 3 people, like my wife and my son and myself, man, it's a couple $100. 3, by the time you buy, get some food, you buy a couple of drinks, right? You eat some popcorn, cotton candy, whatnot. You ride a few rides, and man, $300 is out the door. And years ago, through I don't even remember how we found out about it, but years ago we found out about this thing called the Wildlife Expo. And it's literally the same time that the fair goes on, although not as many days. It's like basically a weekend, and the fair's like basically a month. So, okay, the fair's around a little longer. And not that you couldn't do both, but I always tell everybody not to go to the fair. Save your money and go to the Outdoor Expo, because the Outdoor Expo is free. The parking is free. It's on these people's private property, which to me is insane. I would never just open my private property and have a giant expo on it and just have thousands of people milling about my land. It just to tell you, like, they have all these stations where they like give you a little class. You get to learn some things about what you're interested in. So you have like a little class, then you have but they have 4-wheelers, and these aren't 4-wheelers that these are like the people who own the property 4-wheelers, and they let you ride the 4-wheeler around, and they have like a bunch of bicycles for kids to ride around in the woods. They have canoes where you can go canoeing. They have shotguns. You can literally go. And they have like the clay pigeons. You can shoot clay pigeons. This is all for free, by the way. They have fishing. They have a giant lake on their property, and um, it's pretty cool because they have a giant section like roped off, and they give you like a fishing class, a how to. It's mostly for kids type thing, but they have fishing rods. I mean, they have everything. You need to bring nothing to this place, and well, we're walking through there, and they had fly fishing this year, and I thought, oh, that's cool. I've always, the fly fishing, that looks cool, right? I mean, but anyway, I was like, yeah, I don't know how to fly fish. I've never done it, and well, there was no line, and everybody was over at the other place, so I walked up and I took like a 20-minute fly fishing class, which was cool. The dude was the dude was really cool, and so he took me over there and he was like showing me how to cast, and I was, I wasn't doing bad, and heck, he even let me fish, and since there was nobody in line and there was nobody over at the fly fishing booth, he literally gave me a full on like hour and a half, like personal training, which if you would have bought, if you went to a store and bought that probably would have been hundreds of dollars. But the guy like showed me how to tie flies. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah, the dude was pretty cool, and it was kind of funny because like we're standing there and he's showing me how to cast, and I'm like practicing on how to cast, and I don't know, we've been there like, I don't know, an hour and a half or so, and he just literally just turned to me and looked. He goes, well, you whipped me in the head about 5 times with that line. Now I'll see you later. And he just walked off, dude, and he just left me there with the pole. I was just like, sorry, I didn't know I was whipping you in the head. It was literally just like, the first couple of times I whipped you in the head, you couldn't have been like, yo, watch out, you're whipping me in the head. So apparently just been whipping the shit out of this instructor for like an hour and a half. And he was like, it's enough, I'm going to the tent. But I had a great time. I mean, other than whipping the shit out of the instructor, it was great. And caught a couple fish.
Fly fishing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That was great, dude. I had a great time, man. And something else I always love to go. They have hunting dog demonstrations, which it's insane what these people do with their dogs. It's just like everything outdoor type shit. Like I was saying, it's insane to me that they have like shotguns, they have rifles for you to shoot. It is insane that these people just have like a giant swath of land and they're just letting you shoot their guns. To me, that's like, wow. It's incredible that you can go to an event in these type of days where people are just shooting shotguns over there and nobody is, they're not, no one's upset about it. There's, but yeah, it's great. And it's a great time. We've been many, many years now. And, instead of going to that fair and riding a few rides, and yeah, okay, at the fair, maybe you'll have a little fun. You get to ride a ride. Maybe you get to, whatever with your son or whatever, or your children, whatever. And, you get to eat a little bit of food. But literally what we do is we just bring a picnic, and they don't even care. You can just bust a picnic out right there on the ground and just eat. They don't care. They ask you to clean up after yourself. They got people walking around cleaning up. I mean, because, there's people that are just... But they even have, like, water stands all over their property with, like, cups so you can get water for free. I mean, it's just... To me, it's insane because they really could be charging a lot of money for that. I mean, they could at least charge for the parking. And they could charge you, even if they charge you $20 to get in. But yeah, it's all free. It's insane. They had taxidermy. They had a dude who had a bunch of hawks, and he was like, flying the hawks around the stadium because they got a stadium on their property too. Which is, why do people? I really don't understand. I mean, I get it. They got a ranch and they're big. They're big like horse people. But why did you build a stadium on your property? Like, to me, that's a little insane. Like, that's a little much. Like, I get it. You got horse stables, your ranch, but you got a stadium. That's insane. But yeah, they had just this insane amount of stuff to do there, and we got there early in the morning, like 9:30 ish, and we just did all the outside stuff first, and then we went in their stadium where it's air conditioned and nice when it was hot, and we did all the stuff on the inside, and we left. And it took us until like 3 o'clock. And like I said, I got a great fly fishing class. My son went fishing on the kids' side. My wife made a birdhouse. I mean, this is all stuff and we literally $0.00, which is my favorite part. So anyway, my 45-minute commercial for Outdoor Expo. But yeah, so I guess if you're fly fishing with me, I don't know, you might get whipped.
I never got into fly fishing. I was just like seeing people just sidearming a thing repeatedly. That's not for me. Sorry.
No, it was fun, man.
Going.
He was just doing the overhead, like you bring it back and like your line, like comes back and you gotta like wait a couple of seconds and then you gotta pop it back out and it comes behind you and does like a circle and then comes back and then hits and like I wasn't doing horrible. Like I was getting it in the same general area. I mean, it's not like I was hitting the exact same spot. Like, people can do that. That's been doing it a long time. They can bam, bam, bam. Like, but to me, it's like, I don't know, it was fun. And I've always looked at that and been like, because like fly fishing, you know how much them rods are? So you're just standing in like Bass Pro Shop or whatever, and you're looking at those rods, and are you going to spend that much money on a rod? Like, I don't even know how to tie the dang knots and I don't know. It was cool that the guy just gave me a full on, because usually you go through the class and then he takes like 12 people out there and they, everybody stands there and does a little bit of casting for 10 minutes and then you leave. But this dude, he was, there wasn't nobody there, so he totally gave me a whole personal training type thing. I mean, he was helping me with my arm and getting everything just straight. I learned a lot about it. And the cool thing was, since I'm a veteran, he told me to go and register with his, they got like a little organization. And he said, if I want to, like, I can go fishing with them and, it's all free. And they'll even help me, like, tie some flies and get a rod and all that shit. So I don't know. I'm
not whip people.
Well, I might just go and whip the shit out of some people. I mean, who the hell knows, right? It was fun. Dude, when that dude was like, when that guy was like, well, you whipped me 5 times, well, I'm leaving. He just walked off. I thought he was messing with me at first, and then he just walked off and went into the tent, and I was like, damn, how about a damn, watch your rod, bro, or something. How about a, hey, you just hit me in the head again for like the 3rd time? I don't know if I insulted the guy or what. He was just like, well, that's the 5th time you hit me in the head. I'm gone. Why are you counting if you don't tell me? I mean, look, I'll go tell you right now. If I whip you 5 times in an hour and a half, that's pretty good, man. I did a lot of casting. That's very low. what do you call it? That's very low.
Percentage?
Yeah, percent. That's a very low percentage of you getting whooped in the head, bro. I mean, here I'm a rookie. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm out here Catholic. You're teaching me. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. If you go fly fishing with me, you might get whooped in the head. I don't know. Oh, we didn't do the. Let's do that. Hey guys, if you love our show, which I know you do, and you're in a position where you can help us out a little bit, you can go to Shattered. No, you can go to patreon.com/Soulstone. I totally jacked that up. Yeah, patreon.com/Soulstone. You can donate some money. You can help us out. If not, cool. Just listen. That's the best way to help us. Just listen. We love it. But if you are a Patreon supporter, we'd like to say thanks. And if you give us enough money, we have an additional podcast called Storytime with Greed and Shazam. We tell ridiculous stories about greed whipping people in the head with freaking rods or whatever, and just fun, good stuff. We got 2 episodes. We're gonna record another one come next month in a few days. Aha! So we're about to have 3 times the episodes as the beginning thing. So we're gonna triple up, have 3 episodes for you to listen to. But that's a Patreon only, which is fine. You gotta have something for our Patreon guys. And if you're a supporter, thank you very much. If you can't, I understand. Money's tight, and you might have to buy a virtual ticket or something. Who knows? Anyway, another great thing we have going on is Discord. Discord is freaking ridiculous. There's always lots of good stuff going on, and a good way to keep up with Diablo news and community news also. So if you're a listener, which obviously you are because you're hearing my voice right now, I'd just like to say thank you very much. I'll say good night. I'll let Shazam say good night, and I'll ask Shazam if he has anything else for the show.
No.
All right, then I'll let Shazam say good night and close the show, sir.
You've been listening to episode 230 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Missed an episode, you can find the show's blog and listen to the show archives at www.shatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a Patreon today. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game or in-game community and clan. Both named Shattered Soulstone are open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find a Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as the Shattered Soulstone website. The show is powered by you, the listener. Send your contributions, thoughts, questions, feedback, and emails for this virtual ticket giveaway to show@shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show's Twitter at ShatteredStone, Vesper at Vespertilia1189, Deadgreed at Deadgreed1812, and you can find me at Shazam081. You can find the show's Facebook page on facebook.com/ShatteredSoulstone and Vespertilio at Facebook.com/Vespertilia1189. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros of Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawnforge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us at the Shattered Soulstone, over 229 episodes for your listening pleasure.
Dawnforge!